This is Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com. Today on October 18th, 2017, we had the Building Permits Housing Starts report, the news report. We traded it with gold, and I want to show you the trade itself and the lessons learned from this trade. I used two contracts, a 3-tick target and an 8-tick target. The trade is at 9 o'clock in a couple of seconds. We had an 8-tick stop. You're going to see the news come out, and then the news is going to be mostly negative, completely negative. I had assumed that my first target would get hit, as gold generally moves opposite of the news result. There we go with the fill. The fill was not as fast as I thought it would be, given that the news was so negative. My first target got hit, and then price kind of delayed, so I moved my stop to break even. And as I was getting ready to move my stop, my target, into extra profit, I got stopped out. So that's a very interesting situation, because multiple things can happen when you do that. You could choose not to move your stop and get stopped out and lose all your profit, which I never would do. Normally what I would do is I actually prefer to trade 3 contracts with gold. My first target gets hit, then I have a nice profit. And then you can move your stop to break even -2. And our software, the new version that's being released soon, can actually do that automatically. But the point I'm trying to make is the lesson that I learned from this trade is, if the news is so strongly negative or positive in your direction, it's worth it most probably to take the risk of a full stop out. Let me show you why. I'll show you a picture of what gold did right after the trade. Okay, to recap this trade, the first thing that happened was we got a news result that was in our favor. My trade was filled. My first target was hit a little bit more slowly than I thought. I moved my stop to break even. And then as I was moving my target, my second target, into more profit, gold immediately reversed and stopped me out, so I made a small profit of $30. Then gold continued to move up, but it's not always what it appears. Sometimes patience and willing to take a full stop can give you more profit. But if you notice, yes, gold moved up and it looks like it was unbelievable, but actually the time here was well after the trade, and gold would have pulled back and hit your trailing stop no matter what. So the lesson learned is you could trade a trade, obviously in more than one way. You can let your first target get hit, and then if the news is totally in your favor, move your stop to break even -2 and wait for your second target to get hit. That'll give you a decent amount of profit. That would be actually more to plan than what I did. Was because I saw price stop moving, I moved my target, and as I was moving my target into profit, it stopped me out. What I could have done was just waited, let my second target get hit, and then the trade would have been over with a little bit more of a profit. This is Lee Goldstein from thenewstraders.com. Definitely give me a thumbs up if you enjoy this content. See you in the trade room.